da da. Sit it da da. Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom doom da da doom da doom doom da doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da doom doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da doom da doom doom. Sibba-dibba-da doom doom da doom doom. Sibba-dibba-da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning. Sibba-dibba-da doom doom da doom doom da doom doom dee. It's Titan in the morning. Zip-a-dip-a-doop. It's Titan in the morning. Zip-a-dip-a-doop. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Zip-a-dip-a-doop. Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titan's groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Hey. Good morning to you. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do it. All of that good stuff. Y'all look. We in this piece this morning. Y'all in with me this morning? Hold on a second. Whew, y'all, hold on. I'm moving a little bit, doing a little bit, trying to make sure that I'm good this morning. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Wow. We in here this morning. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Look, I'm just trying to make sure I am good. Like, because we up here, I'm talking and I'm like, wait. What's happening? All right. Let me step back just a little bit. Give me just a second. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, y'all. I got to do something a little bit real quick here. Give me just a second. I got some stuff happening and I just want to make sure that I am good. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Do y'all got me? Y'all see I got my little shades on this morning. You know, they say when things don't work out right, you put on some shades and they look a whole lot better. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you, TikTok. Y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. All of y'all over there. Hi. Hey, good morning. I am Rich Rocket. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Podbean. Good morning. All right, y'all. Let me do this here real quick. Y'all just give me just a second, okay? Let me make sure I got everybody in here this morning. Because, see, here's what happened. They said that my studio wasn't right. It wasn't picking up. But I see y'all in, so I guess I'm good this morning. Rockin' Dynasty said, hi, my name is Dan. How are you doing? I hear you. Indeed, Rockin' Dynasty. Good morning. I am blessed and feeling good this morning. We are here for another Titan in the morning, so I am good. Welcome in, Dan. If it's your first time being here, come on in, kick off your shoes, and come chill. Come chill with me this morning, okay? We do it every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's what we do. Hey, KJ. KJ said, good morning, sunshine, and congratulations. And good morning to you as well. Good morning. morning. Let's just say it so we all get it, you know? Hey, Keisha. Keisha said, good morning. And you know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ooh, that's it right there. That's it. Hold on. I'm going to sip real quick because I got to do a little something. Okay? Brewing my coffee now. Come on, Keisha. Get your coffee and get what you can do. Get what you can do. Get that coffee. Get it in your cup because, you know, we're going to check in a minute. Hey, Josh Mika. Good morning. Good morning to you. Indeed. Shout out to you. Good morning. Good morning to you, Dan. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Y'all come on in and tell a friend. Good morning. Hey, Podbean. Good morning to you. Hey, good morning. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I want to play a little something real quick. Because I got to make sure that I am good. I'm catching everybody. Thank you so much, KJ, for the follow. Thank y'all so much for being in. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all come on in and y'all gonna tell a friend? Y'all gonna tell a friend? Okay. Look, y'all know I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all. If that's what you gonna do, then that's what you gonna do. Oh no, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, look. All right. So I want to play something a little bit for you all. So today, my topic today is this is not the end, right? And so in playing in saying that topic today, I want to play something for you all. It was something that I did some time ago at Heart and Soul, and I've played it for you all before, I believe, but today I want to play it because I want to say that this is not the end, and I just want to make sure that we are good with that. So I'm gonna play this really quickly, and then I'll be right back to you all. Okay, y'all good? All right, let's see. Let's see how we do it, okay?
Okay, Kia, who's gonna do it? I don't know how to press.
We already started it. You look good.
Woo!
I know. Thank you. I love you too. Love you too. Look, y'all. I just want to say real quick. This is beautiful. This sea of color, this sea of greatness. All this is beautiful. I'm so glad Kevin brought Heart and Soul back because we need it.
Yes.
So I'm doing this something. I'm not good at remembering, so I got a little something down. But I need 3 people to help me out, if you would. Can I get a little bit of artist participation? Can I get 3 people?
You know I wanna. You know I wanna.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm recording.
Somebody else?
I'm recording too.
Here you go, right here. So what I would like for you to do, get back to the mic. So what I would like for you to do, when I point at you, I want you to say those words on that paper with some conviction. I want you to say it like you mean it, okay? And I'll help you out if you get a little nervous.
I got it. I got it for you.
You want to
I
hand
got
it
it
back
for
to
you.
her?
I got it.
You good?
I got it. That's my. Okay, you got it. She got it. She got it.
She got it.
All right, so everybody, I am Type Capri and I am a little nervous, so y'all hold on with me, okay? All right, so my piece tonight is I Belong Here, okay? I've been told a million times to go back to where I came from. I've been told too many days that it was not for me that he gave his only begotten son. Life, love, spirit, and salvation, I'm not supposed to have none. Because I'm positive my life should be done. Far too many years I believed that to be true. I believe that those men had my best interest in what I was supposed to do. When the pastor and the deacons told me I will never see God, that I was different, you know, soft, not hard, right? I'm 11 years old and I thought I was like everyone else until they pulled my card.
Have your moment. Shed some tears. Shake that shit off and shift those gears. Because I belong here.
Yes. I'm speaking in rhymes when I'm talking to those who would call me everything but my name and damn me for answering. I was so ashamed. Nobody cared for my mental and my spiritual. All they worried about was my physical. It was my fault that those men were lurking on the corners and the stores. The same manly men that sought out women but wanted to follow me behind closed doors. So pastor, preacher, is supposed to, excuse me, is who I'm supposed to follow when they are running around here with souls that are hollow. Y'all don't hear me today, but you might tomorrow. But to them you give life, and to me you gave sorrow.
Have your moment. Shed some tears. Shake that shit out. Shift those gears.
Why?
Why? Because I belong here.
Hey.
So tonight I stand before you, a black gay man who's thriving with HIV. Those ninjas had me believing that I could never be. That God had punished me with those 3 letters. However, my village, my tribe, it does get better. I was diagnosed with AIDS and I closed my eyes because I was praying for death. Remembering all those manly secrets that I kept. Remember that God don't make mistakes. And this life was not given to you for you to fake. Stand up because you have come too far. I don't know who this is for tonight, but baby, you a star.
Have your moment, shed some tears, shake that shit off, shift those gears. Why? Because I belong here.
Amen.
I'm going to say it one more time for everybody out here tonight, right?
Yeah.
I want you to have your moment. Sometimes you got to shed some tears.
Yeah.
But I want you to shake that shit
Yeah.
off. Then I want you to shift those gears.
Yeah.
Why?
Fuck 'em.
Why?
Why? I belong here.
Good morning. All right, y'all. I wanted to play that. It is a piece that I did some time ago at Heart and Soul. And basically, it was my first time really doing a call and response with the audience and having them participate with me. And it was called I Belong Here. And that's going to go into my topic today. My topic today is This Is Not the End. This is not the end. So, y'all, I got on here this morning and they were telling me that my studio wasn't right, that I had to relink it and unlink it and whatever was going on this morning. But I have to say this, right? A lot of things will happen to you. A lot of things will come your way, but it is not the end. Now, I'm not saying that you don't acknowledge it. I'm not saying that you don't live in it. I'm not saying that you don't be a part of it. What I'm saying is it is not the end, right? What you do is you acknowledge that piece, you go ahead on and you say, this is what it is, and then you move forward. Grand rising to you, Coleman's. Good morning. Good morning to you all. I know we've been a little discombobulated. Hey, good morning to you. Unicorn said, good morning, beautiful. Unicorn thinks I'm beautiful. Hold on, Unicorn. I got to get some of this Arctic air because you said I was beautiful. Yes. Y'all better call me all those things. Y'all know I like the cheese. Y'all know I like the cheese like a Chester cat, okay? Now, let me tell y'all something. Back in the day, my grandmother used to say that all the time, and I never knew what a Chester cat was until I looked it up, and I said, oh, okay. Okay, so I'm a cheese. Smile Bright, 1998. But y'all, that's where we're going to start today. So let's go ahead and check in today. Y'all got y'all cups? I want to know what's in your cup and where you from this morning. What's in your cup and where you from this morning? Okay, come on in. Good morning. What's in your cup and where you from? Well, y'all, I got a nice old cup of, can y'all see it? I'm gonna try to lean it down. Can y'all see it? Now, it looks a little light this morning. I normally like it a little dark. It looks a little light this morning because I put a little extra in it. Put a little creamer in it. Hold on. Oh, that's it right there. Oh, and it tastes so good. So what's in your cup and where you from? I got Unicorn saying water and Houston. Ain't nothing wrong with a little agua. Ain't nothing wrong with a little H2O. That's what you need. Coleman said coffee and Michigan. Come on, Michigan. Now, Coleman's, what type of coffee is it? Is it just regular coffee or is it got a little something in it? Okay. Unicorn said, I just call it like I see it. Well, then, baby, if that's the way you see it, then that's what it is. From your lips to God's ears. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That rhymed. Anyways, yes, indeed. Okay. That part. Deport said, hey, you waving this morning, Deport. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Everlasting. Good morning. Hey, Danny. Good morning. Got a little something in it. Okay, let me tell you something. Now, Coleman, this is what we do, right, Coleman? This is what we do. We call it a little nip nip. You got a little nip nip in your coffee this morning? I know what you're talking about. Lily said ginger and honey tea and Florida. First time here. Hey, everyone. Welcome in, Lily. Now, Lily, this is what we do, right? This is what we do at Titan in the morning. We say good morning. So I want to say good morning to you. Thank you for being in. Thank you for coming in. I hope you stay a little while. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet, and party on down to the Titans beat. Just kick it. Just kick. Oh, anyway, but that's what we do here, Lily. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we come in and we say good morning and all that good stuff. Hey, Jesse. Good morning. Good morning to you, Jesse. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Coleman, you laughing at me, Coleman? Don't be laughing because we know what it's called. We know when it's a little nip nip. Okay? All right? Who is that? Gigi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Hey, Morris. Good morning. Good morning to you. Said, good morning, brother. Love you. Wait a minute. Good morning. Love you, brother. Look, I'm going to say the whole thing. Good morning to you, Morris. Nice to see you. Y'all, what's in your cup and where you from this morning? And Gigi said, good morning from Virginia. V-A. Wait a minute. How do you do it? V-A. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Okay, have a good day. You do the same, Coleman. You do the same. Hey, Trey, good morning. Thank you for the follow. Hey, the most beautiful. Good morning. Hey, Daryl, good morning to you. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I know that part right there. The most beautiful said, iconic greetings, reflections. Come on, iconic greetings. Yes. Gigi said, no coffee, I'm drinking juice. Well, Gigi, what type of juice you drinking? What type of juice you drinking, Gigi? Jesse said, Savannah, Georgia. Come on, Savannah, Georgia. Y'all better come through. Come tell me what's in your cup and where you from. That's what we're going to do this morning. This Tuesday is going to be a good one. Y'all, it is February 3rd. It is February the 3rd. Y'all, it's February. I don't know if y'all hear me. It's February. I mean, it was just Christmas. Now it's February. Happy Black History Month to you all. Y'all come on in. Look, I want y'all to make sure that you do something. Look up a Black History fact. That's all I want you to do. Happy Black History, right? Because Black history is history. Now, y'all hold on. Hold on. Don't come over here and try to argue with me on that because I'm telling you what I know. Okay? Okay, that's what it is. Gigi said crayon, mango. Okay, come on, crayon and a little mango. Gigi, let me tell you. I love a little mango. Let me tell you. I love a little mango. It makes me feel like I'm down on the beach, you know, on the island. I love a good mango. And some cranberry too. Ooh. Okay, Morris said he in the boot. New Orleans. Let me tell y'all something. Look, us over here in Texas, this is what we say. We say Orleans. I don't know. If somebody tell me, so Titan, where you going? You going to New Orleans? I'm going to New Orleans. I'm going to New Orleans, baby. Okay, Gigi said it's delicious. Yes, indeed. Okay. The most beautiful said Black History Year for me personally. Come on, the most beautiful. That's what we're talking about. But what I want you to do is I want you to learn you one Black History fact. So on Sunday was the first day of Black History. Hold on a second. Gigi said, stop slurping, as my mom used to tell me. Now, y'all, Gigi is new here, so y'all tell Gigi what that is. That's not a slurp. Now, Gigi, it may look like, it may sound like, it may even feel like it's a slurp. But, baby, that's a sip. That's how we sip here in Texas, because everything is big in Texas unless you've been to Alaska. Okay? Look, let me tell y'all what I know when I know. So, Gigi, you going to hear and you going to see and you going to feel a sip, right? Because that's how Titan sips at Titan in the morning. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how we do it, Gigi. because I know back in the day, my grandma and my mama used to say the same thing. But this is what we do. This is how we do it here. Ain't that right, y'all? Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. 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 Somebody said something? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Mm. Baby, it is a sip and not a slurp. Y'all come on through, because that's what we do. We're gonna get into the topic this morning. Well, thank you so much, Isabella, for the follow. I appreciate you. Gigi said, okay, gotcha. Thank you for explaining it. That's what I'm talking about, Gigi. Come on in. That's what we do around these parts, okay? Unicorn said, preach. The most beautiful said, yes, indeed, okay? Michael said, must you do that? Indeed, Michael, indeed. Indeed, I must. I must. Hey, Orlando, good morning. Hey, cousin, good morning. Said, good morning, cousin. Good morning to you as well. Good morning. And yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I am very much zesty. So this Michael person said, zesty much? Yes, I am zesty. I am zestful. I am zestonious. I am zesty. Hold on. Hold on. Microphone said, you gonna say it to me? Yes, I am zesty. Zesty. All day long, every day. You know, I don't apologize. I don't apologize for who I am. I am zesty, gonna be zesty, and I'm gonna have a zestful nature. Okay, zestonious. I don't even know if that's a word, but we're gonna put that out there in the universe. I am zestonious. Okay, indeed. Indeed, indeed, Michael. Thank you for being in. I appreciate the comments. Michael said, go do you, player. And that's what I'm going to do all day, every day. I'm going to do me. And yes, indeed. Thank you for being in. I appreciate you. Good morning. Who else we got over here? Anybody else? Well, come on. Huge. Huge said, good morning and big love from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Do y'all say Arkansas? Do people say Arkansas? Cause you look. I'm giving Florida. I'm giving South Kakalaki. Do y'all say Arkansas? Like, so forgive me if I say a little something. This is nothing against nobody, right? Nothing against nobody. It's just me being me like that, okay? But good morning to you and welcome in, Huge. I appreciate you for being here. Good morning. Orlando said, get your sip, cousin. You right. I'm gonna get that sip. I'm gonna get it. I'm trying not to sip too much because so look, I have one of my own mugs. So TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen, but go on over to my TikTok shop and grab you a nice So Tight in the Morning mug. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean. Y'all go on over to my pop-up shop and grab you a nice So Tight in the Morning mug. Now here's the thing. Right? You go on over to the shop, you can get a couple of things. You can get a mug, you can get a 40-ounce travel mug, you can get all of the good things over there, but go on over and check me out and help a brother out if that's what you want to do. Now, I'll put the link into the comments for the pop-up shop for those of you all who don't have the link, but yes, indeed. Yes, Gigi, I'm on Facebook as well. So for anybody that's coming in, my name is Titan Capri. All you got to do is type Titan Capri into any search engine. Google me, baby. Any search engine, and you're going to find me. Okay? And you're going to find me. Indeed, cousin. I appreciate that. Cousin said, love the cup. Yes, indeed. I have those and quite a few others on my shop. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get y'all together. Let me get you right because I want to make sure that we good, baby. I want to make sure that we good. I don't want nobody to miss out. If there's an opportunity, yes, indeed. Tapping is clapping. Okay, come on. That's right there. Hey, Ryan, good morning. Good morning to you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I am going to show you all when we go to commercial. I'll put the link in there. You'll see it on the commercial. But right now, I'm putting the link in everywhere so y'all can have it. Look, no, we ain't gotta be shamed. We ain't gotta be shamed. Yes, go on over to the site. And yes, indeed, cousin. Yes, indeed. Cousin said, wait a minute. Cousin said, Wait, a 40-ounce travel mug? Yes, indeed, 40 ounces. Look, let me tell you something. Hold on a second, cousin, because I'm going to show this to you. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Because here's the thing. Let me tell you something. You know me, cousin, right? I ain't no little bitty dude. So I need me a 40 ounce. Now I know 40 ounces is a lot, right? So you got to make sure that you are good when you're traveling, because I love a good road trip. So when you're traveling, okay, Gigi, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Love that. Love that. Clover said, your locks are gorgeous. Thank you so much, Clover, and welcome in. I appreciate that. I've been trying to do. On Sunday, I went live and I took my hair down because I had it in braids. So I took it down and we were talking about Black history and hair. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that right there. The most beautiful said FYP. Come on, most beautiful. Be in that. Clover said, happy Black History Month, King. Indeed, Clover. Indeed. So let me do this real quick before I move on. And cousin, I got you on the 40 ounce. Let me grab that and I'm gonna get you to. So this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Dolphin said, good morning, Mr. Happy. Good morning. Good morning to you, Dolphin. So this is what I want y'all to do. It is Black History Month. It is the third day in Black history, right? So I want y'all to do me a favor and just, you can Google, you can search it, Bing it, whatever search engine you have, right? I want you to enter in Black hair and history, right? Two things I want you to do. This is going to be a I teach you moment, or I told you moment, or this is the assignment moment, okay? Right? Black hair and history, right? Those are the two things I want you to type in, number one. And then number two, I want you to type in the Crown Act. I want you to type in the Crown Act. Now, this is what I think that we all should do when we have these observation days, awareness days, when we have these holidays. Know what these things mean, right? Now, I'm saying this on Black History because on Sunday, I went live and I took down my hair, right? And what we know is that Black hair is a part of history. It's a part of Black history, right? And so a lot of times we don't know that. So there is such a thing in this world called the Crown Act, where those of us of color, specifically Black individuals, right, had to have a law put in place where only 27 of the states have adopted this law that you can wear your hair. You can wear your hair that's growing out of your scalp and it not be a distraction. You can wear your hair in your kinky curly afro. You can wear your hair in your braids. You can wear your hair in your locks. You can wear your hair in your whatever else, whatever other style it is that you want to wear. There is a Crown Act that they had to adopt into legislation. Come on, Black History Month. Let's know a little something, right? Let's know there's a Crown Act that only 27 states has adopted, that Black people can wear the natural grown God-given hair follicles out of their head. Y'all with me? There is a law. So here's the thing. Now, I'm not going to tell you that this and this and this and that and conspiracy theories and things like that, because you can think what you want to think and feel how you want to feel. But I'm going to give you the facts. The fact is that Black hair, right, is part of history. Black hair is part of history. The law says that in schools and in businesses, you are allowed to wear. Now catch it, what I just said. The law says that they put in place says that you as a Black person, as a person of color with kinky, curly, nappy, whatever kind of hair it is, coming out of your scalp, you are allowed to wear your hair. I am allowed, according to the Crown Act, to wear this in a business or in a school. I am allowed. Could you imagine you being allowed to wear your natural born hair? You being allowed to wear the hair that's coming out of your scalp? Okay, the birdie, we need a permission? No. But this is what I'm saying. A lot of times people say, oh, Titan, you doing this, or oh, y'all are always talking about Black history. It's the shortest month and all of this good stuff like that. But I need y'all to know your history. Black history is history. Because if it was not anything wrong with this, if people wasn't hating against you or trying to keep you down or do what you were doing, this would not be an issue. But notice what I said, as of 2026, the Crown Act has only 27 states that has adopted the legislation that you can wear your hair. Y'all, I couldn't wear these locks to a corporate business. I couldn't wear these locks to school. And y'all have seen it. Y'all have seen it. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all got me on the Black history just for a moment. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm coming. So y'all have seen it. Y'all seen it on TV. Y'all seen it on YouTube. Y'all seen it on all of the social media where they cut the young lady, the young girl's hair that was playing tennis because she had them in braids and she had the beads on there. The young man that was a wrestler, right? I don't know if y'all remember that. They wanted him to cut his locks because his hair was distracting the other students. Now, y'all, I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to say this, right? But I'm going to say it. He was a young man of color. He was a Black young man. And his hair was a distraction to the other people that were not Black. Now, I don't know what you came here to do this morning, but it's Black history. And we're going to know a little something, okay? We're going to hope you with a little something. And I'm not saying that you don't know what's going on, but y'all look it up. And Unicorn, you're right. That happened more than once. I'm just calling out 2 instances. But y'all, it happened a lot. And the Crown Act was put into place so that you, as a person of color, as a Black person, could wear your hair naturally. Y'all, we have a history of trying to assimilate. We have a history of trying to fit in because our hair is distracting. Because our hair don't lay down. Because our hair has some snapback. I'm sorry, did y'all get it? My hair has some snapback, okay? My hair's a little kinky curly. If I didn't have these locks in right now, I'd just let my hair just grow the way that it's going to grow. Okay? Indeed, Lily and Keisha, I see you over here as well. Yes, Tignon, the Tignon laws of 1786. Yes, indeed. It's the Crown Act of today. That's what it is. Now, y'all, here we go. Here we go. We said here of 1786. Y'all, how much history do we need? How much history do we need? Somebody decided somewhere in history that our hair was an affront to their very nature. It wasn't enough that we wasn't a complete human. We were only a certain percentage, right? It wasn't enough that we were doing all of these things. It wasn't enough. But y'all, this is what I'm saying. So when these things come around, these awareness days, these months, these holidays and things like that, and people say, oh, y'all just want to do this in Black history. I'm Black 24/7, 365. There's nothing that I can do or say about that. That's who I am. And when you say things like this, right, and when you do things like this, where does that leave me? Y'all, I really did not understand it until I went to a predominantly white high school. I really did not understand it until I went into the military. I got firsthand handed to me on a platter of how racist and nasty people can be only because of your color. It didn't matter that I was the nicest person, the sweetest person, the goodest person, the greatest person. It didn't matter. What mattered was the color of my skin. And y'all, it's hard for you to want to be okay with everybody. And so many people hate you for something you had no control over. And I used to feel some kind of way. But y'all, y'all know me. Y'all know I don't feel no kind of way. I'm blackity black, black, black. I'm black. My parents are black. My cousins are black. We black around here. And so I want you as somebody of color to know your history, because black history is history. They can't take it away, right? There are things in this world that are in place that was built to stop us from achieving, to stop us from going forward. And this is not a conspiracy theory. This is fact, right? And so this is what I want you all to do. If you don't do nothing else in this Black History Month, look up black hair and history, right? If you want to be PC and you don't want to go with the Crown Act, look up black hair and history. That's all you got to do. But then if you really want to dig deep into it and you want to see it, put in the Crown Act. It'll get you going back. It'll take you back. And it'll take you down a rabbit hole. And some of y'all won't be able to come up out that rabbit. You won't be able to. So once you learn it, you won't be able to unlearn it. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people want to tell you that we are out here trying to do something. We have an agenda. We have this, we have that. Just like somebody said to me the other day, I said, I'm Black queer history. Right? Oh, Titan, you full of yourself and this and that. No, I am a Black gay man living with HIV, right? Celebrating 20 years. It'll be 21 years this year in May. And I was saying that a lot of times we don't see this. A lot of times we are out here doing the work. We're putting things into the universe, into the ecosystem that have never existed before. Therefore, you are history. You are history. If you are cultivating your community, if you are putting out into the ecosystem something that's going to live on and go on past the time that you are here, when you expire, it's something else is going to go on because you are history. Did I know what I was put here for? No. But I learned that. If y'all would have told me 20 years ago when I was diagnosed with AIDS that I would be here doing the things that I'm doing right now, I would have told you a liar. And the truth ain't in you. You're a liar. That's what I would have said. And this is not me being full of myself. But y'all, there is a lot going on in this world. So this is what I want you to do. While we're looking at this Black Queer History Month, I said it, but we're looking at this Black History Month, while you are sitting here wondering why Black history is important, because it's history, right? I pause for a second. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with my platform. I pause. Black history is history. So this is what I want you to do. If you do nothing else today, this month, I want you to look up black hair and history. And then look up the Crown Act. That's all I want you to do. And let it take you where it's going to take you. Y'all, there were laws in place that we could not wear our natural, kinky, curly hair. We could not put it in different styles, braids and locks, right? And twist. We couldn't do that. It was against the law. Could you imagine that the very hair that's coming out of your scalp, your God-given scalp, that's growing out of your scalp, that was blessed to soak up the sun and the vitamin D and give you all the nutrients and the juices and berries that you need, they said that you could not wear it. And then you got people that are saying, oh, well, I'm protecting my hair. What are you protecting your hair for? Let me tell you something. Your black hair, your black juices and berries hair, your Mother Africa hair was not meant to be covered up and smothered. It was meant, its roots, its trees, its crown. It's your crown. It's meant to reach out to the sun and the universe. It's meant to soak up the vibes and the frequencies. That's what it's there for. So on this Black History Month, in this Black Queer History Month, right? I want y'all to Google. Just Google. Black hair and history. The Crown Act. Because if y'all can tell me about the Act of 1786, how far back is that in history? So black history is history. Oh, okay then. Look, y'all, it don't cost you a whole lot. It don't cost you a whole lot. And if you came here this morning, this is what we do. And if this is your first time here, I apologize if it's your first time and you went running. But you know what, y'all, this is what we do. This is what we do. How dare they tell us that we cannot be? Right? I mean, boom. Somebody already came on this morning and said I needed to repent. What am I doing? And y'all, I get this all the time, right? And I know the promise that I made. Every time I get up here, every time I come on and I represent, and I'm my true authentic self, I'm history. History, Black queer history, is people, right, that are standing up, that are fighting, that are advocating, right, for change. If it wasn't something that we needed, why would we be doing it? Okay then, okay. No, because y'all, while I'm talking here, and y'all, this is real life. This is real life. And so what I don't want to do, I don't ever want to let somebody that's out in the audience that's going to see this, hear this, or feel this later on, I don't ever want them to think that they don't have a fight. They don't have a ball in this game. They don't have a chance in this. Because I want to say that there are those of us that are on here, and I see all of y'all, right? That we're going to fight for that. We're going to push for that. We're going to advocate for that. And so in this Black History Month, right, we're going to know a little something. Yeah, I said node. We're going to know a little something. And something as simple as black hair is an affront. Black hair is distracting. Black hair that's growing out of your scalp had to have something put in legislation that only 27 states have adopted. Huh? Hallelujah. So if that ain't Black history, and no, I'm not saying 27 states like that's great. I'm saying we in 2026. Now catch it. We in 2026 and only 27 states have adopted it. We in 2026 and only 27 states have adopted it. Y'all do the math. Do the math. Some babies have been born, not even 27 years old yet. They don't know what we know, but they can Google it. They can look at the history. They can listen to the elders. They can ask the ancestors because they're going to tell you. So yes, the next time somebody says Happy Black History and somebody replies with slavery needs to come back. Somebody replies, put in the comments that y'all are always trying to have something. Y'all have an agenda. The next time somebody tells me that because I identify as a Black gay man, I can't identify as Black history because I'm gay as well. Yeah, no. I am Black. I am gay. I am living with HIV. I am an Army veteran. I'm a father, a son, a cousin, a confidant, a best friend. I am somebody. I'm an advocate. I am somebody. And y'all, this is not a brag nor a boast, but people will come and tell you that you don't deserve to celebrate who you are. Let's go back to Black History. Black History Month is us celebrating us, but we don't just celebrate Black history in Black History Month. I celebrate Black history 24/7, 365 because I'm Black. So nobody gets to come on here or anywhere and tell me I don't deserve. Now, y'all, there was a time that you would have said I didn't deserve and I would have just kept it kicking. I would have just kept it going. But y'all know we not in that era. Huh? So for my advocates out there, so for my people that are fighting the fight, so for my people that are swimming upriver against that strong current, know that you got family. You got a village, you got a tribe, you got a gang, and you got a chosen family in me. And I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to stand on the side of you. I'm going to make sure, just like today, I'm going to use my platform for what I can use it for. And that's what we're going to do. So before I get off of this Black History piece, right? I can't get off of Black History because I'm Black. But let me get off this Black History piece just for a moment so I can get to the topic, right? What I want you to do is to Google two things, right? Google it for Black History Month. Google black hair and history. For those of you who want to be PC, Google black hair and history. But for those of you who are going to go down that rabbit hole, Google the Crown Act. And see that only 27 states in the United States of America, united, catch the word, united, only 27 states has adopted this legislation. For you to wear the God-given hair that's coming out of your scalp, for you to wear it. Somebody said, well, no, Titan. Somebody over here said, well, no, Titan. That's not really what it is. You just trying to make it, bring out a point in this. It's a Crown Act. You know what? Hold on. Whew. Hey, Angela, good morning. Sorry about that. I know I had your good morning up there. Hey, the King. Good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Let me say this. Regardless of what you want to think about Black history, regardless of what you want to think about Black queer history, regardless of what you want to think about in that, if it was not something that was addressed, that was used to take us down, to stop us, to control us, why does it exist? Because you can argue all day long my conspiracy theory and this and that, but why does it exist? If Black history is not history, why does it exist? Let's start there. So everybody else get history, but we don't get history? We don't get to celebrate who we are and what we've contributed to this world? I just said Google one thing. We're talking about black hair. And y'all, you ain't even got to Google black hair in history. Just Google black hair. Period. So this morning when I come to you all and I talk to you all and I say Happy Black History Month, people will say, they've said this morning already that they should bring slavery back. They voted for Donald. As if that's going to stop me. You do you. But thank you for adding to the algorithm. I appreciate you. Thank you for adding a couple of cents or a dollar or two to what I'm doing. I appreciate you. But that's not going to stop me or anybody else on here. Y'all know your facts. Because people will tell you that you don't belong. People will tell you that you don't deserve. People will tell you that your black hair that's growing naturally out of your scalp should not exist the way that it does. People will tell you that you as a person of color, you as a queer person, you don't have the right to exist. Y'all, I didn't say live, I said exist. And people say all the time, Titan, everything is not about color. Because if it wasn't, why does it exist? Everything is about color. Everything. Because if it wasn't, we'd have a level playing field. If it wasn't, we wouldn't have to ask. We wouldn't have to push. We wouldn't have to pull. We wouldn't have to climb. Right? Everything is about history. Everything is about Black history. Everything. If somebody can hate you just because of your skin color, how is it not a factor? I just, simple question. People debating this and debating. No. We're not going to debate that. We already know that that's a fact. We already know that history tells us what's going on. Slavery, redlining, the Crown Act. If it was not an issue or a problem or a concern, it would not exist. But it does. But it does. So in this Black History Month, do yourself a favor and know one thing. And let's start with hair. Let's start with hair. Simple. Black hair and history. Google it. The Crown Act. Google it. I remember working in corporate for 11 years. And I wouldn't dare have an afro or locks. They even asked me about my waves when I had the low cut. And when I tell you my waves will make you sick, okay? They will make you seasick. They were so deep in this, and I took pride in it. I got my hair cut. I got all of the things going on. Boom, boom, boom. You could see my edges, and they were sharp, and they was all of that. And I had them brushed it, and I had laid it down. And when I walked through, it glistened because I had that Murray's grease in my head. I had that juices and berries. And they were asking, because I'm sitting at a table. It's 12 of us, and I'm the only other Black person. It was a female, right? And me. And we could not wear our hair naturally growing out of our heads. When she stopped with the chemicals, when she stopped straightening her hair, and she had to cut her hair off because it got damaged, they told her that she couldn't wear her hair like that. They wanted her to put something over it. A wig, this and that. Now, y'all, I'm not saying that you don't spruce it up, but for this young lady at that moment, us being in corporate, us being the only two Black individuals at the table, and it was 12 people at that table. But for us to be the only two, we had the weight of everybody on our shoulders. The Black people were telling us that we sold out because we were trying to get in so that we could make room for other people. But I'll never forget, she went and got chemicals put in her hair so that it was straightened, and she got chemical burn, and her hair fell out. So she had to cut it low, right? Cut it low, cut off all the damage so it would grow. Right? And she literally started growing. It was cute. It was cute. She had a little fade at first, and then it started growing out, and it was like a little afro she had pulled back. Afro, it was cute. And I was like, yes. But the thing was, her hair was healthy and strong and Black. And they told her she couldn't wear it like that. I'll never forget that. Now, back then, y'all, I didn't have the fervor that I have now, right? But back then it hurt me because I remember putting chemicals in my hair and my hair sounding and feeling like sandpaper. But I was trying to assimilate. Throughout history, we have had to have the straight hair. They tell you that you can't wear unnatural colors. Hair is not all black. Hair is red, blonde, gray, sometimes bluish. Sometimes some people hair is purple. It's according to where you live. It's according to where you're from. But I want to say this to you all. And I know I said I was getting off of this, y'all, but my spirit is telling me I need to drive this home. Everybody is not supposed to look the same and do. Individuality is key. Representation is key. I made a promise that I would never let anybody put me in a box again and be ashamed of who I am and what I am. Y'all, I had an afro. My mama would tell you, baby, I had an afro. Sicker than the Jackson 5 afros. It was big. It was this. Right? And now we wear those styles to spruce it up and to be cute and all that stuff like that. But back then, I was wearing that afro. And my afro was one that didn't stay up like this. It fell down and it flopped. And it flopped. And then somebody mentioned over here they used to get teased. And then people started teasing you. Right? Naps. Buckshots. The kitchen. And then you were taken into the kitchen with a hot comb. Your hair could not be kinky curly. It had to be straight. Bone straight. So much so that the back of your neck was burnt. Your edges were burnt. You're supposed to have edges. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of it. Do me a favor. Google is your friend. If it must be that, that's your friend. Go ahead on and Google black hair and history. And Google the Crown Act. Come on, hot comb. And Google the Crown Act. Okay? Keisha said, seasick, baby. I know back in the day, you couldn't tell me nothing. I just watched an old video of mine where my mama said, boy, them waves were kicking. And I said, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeed, Tommy. I'm glad that you're here too. Nice to meet you as well. Peace and blessings to you. Now, Tommy, if you're new here, over here coming in, what we say is good morning. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Now, you come on back, Tommy. Don't be, look, be a friend, right? Come on back. Kick your shoes off, and let's talk about a little something. They got me a little crunk today, so I'm talking about some black history. But yes, indeed. Okay, Tommy, I got you. You say you're going to be back. I'm going to be looking for you. I'm going to be looking for you, Tommy. Uh-huh. Hey, Cassette. Good morning. Thank you for the follow as well, Tommy. But it only made her stronger. Indeed. Tommy said she got teased in school and made fun of. Indeed. Hey, Miss Funky. Your mom had an afro and she hated it. And see, and this is what it was. Society made us hate our hair. Right? Again, if it was not a thing, why does it exist? Okay? Seasick, baby. Yes, indeed. Seasick. Keisha said, you better talk this morning, Titan. I'm trying. Okay. Okay, Angela, ears were burned, baby. Everybody's ears was peeling. Because you was in that kitchen with that hot comb that they put on that stove on that fire, and then it sounded like this. when they took it through your hair. Y'all, I'll never forget. I wanted to make sure that my hair was that. So I went and got these chemicals put in my head. And when I tell you that it burnt my scalp was never the same. They tell you that certain chemicals are not meant to be put on your scalp. This is your crown, right? Okay, y'all, I'm getting off. You know what, y'all, this is my platform. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this table down. I mean, a little bit so y'all can see me. So let me say this. Your hair was not meant for these chemicals. Your head is your crown, right? Chemicals are soaked up through your scalp. Some people got definitely sick. Some people were poisoned. Some people were hurt trying to straighten their hair. Chemicals that were not tested. A lot of those chemicals were not for Black people, and they knew it. They promoted it. They pushed it. By this time, society said all of us had to have straight hair because there was nothing better. The closer to whiteness you were, the better you were, quote unquote. Keisha said, when I was a teen and worked at Six Flags Astroworld, come on, Astroworld. I used to love Astroworld. They had a rule that you couldn't wear more than 2 braids in your hair at a time. They later changed that. Indeed. But again, if it doesn't exist, right? If it doesn't matter, why does it exist? But see, you can't say that it doesn't exist because right there it exists. Racism. Because somebody sat in a boardroom and made up rules and regulations that you could not wear your natural born hair. The Crown Act, we're going to go back to that, says that you are able to wear your natural born hair in styles growing out of your scalp in school and in businesses. Are you serious? Now I'm going to tell y'all something. I went to Jesse H. Jones here in Houston, Texas. And when I tell you we were Afrocentric, like we had all the styles. We were predominantly Black. That's why. But when I left here and went to a predominantly white high school, yeah, we stood out. We stood out. Part of you wanted to assimilate because that was the going thing. The other part, I wanted to be Black. But for some reason, it was not that. I had never been called the N-word as many times as I had while I was going to that predominantly white school. And you ask yourself sometimes, right? Why do you hate me? What did I do to you? I just exist. That's it. My very nature, me standing, representing, being who I am, is an affront to your very existence. Hey, the 504 girl. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Kesh said, good morning. Y'all do me a favor and tap that screen. Thank you for being here. Come on, Kesh. You better make sure that they all up in there like that. Cassette, good morning. Paradise, good morning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And y'all, I'm not making these things up. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, there is no way that I'm going to tell you something that I don't know. I'm going to use I statements. Everything that I've been through that I'm talking about can be verified. I don't have to sit here and play the game and, oh, woe is me. I'm not, oh, woe is in me. No, 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 no. This is real life. And the reason that I talk about these things, the reason I talk about these people talking about me repenting and doing all these things is because this is real life. Y'all, we can't sweep this stuff under the rug anymore. We cannot do that. It's not healthy for us. It's not good for us. And then here we are in Black History Month, and we are apologizing for being Black. We are apologizing for being great. We are apologizing for being advocates. We are apologizing for our very existence. And no, 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 to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. That is not what we're doing. Love who you are. Be who you are. Understand God didn't make a mistake. You couldn't control how you came to this earth. You couldn't control that. But now that you are here, you can control that. And y'all, I'm not saying that you got to be on top of the summit. You got to be on top of the peak. You got to be up there and yelling and screaming and doing all that. No, you could be down in the ditch and covered in mud, but protecting your people, protecting your peace. That's a way for you to advocate. That's a way for you to be. Y'all with me? This is not the end. That was my topic this morning. And I know we didn't get into it, but this is not the end. I want to talk to you out there, whoever you are right here. I want to talk to you because I'm talking to myself as well. This is not the end. Things are going to happen. Things are going to come. People are going to try you and test you and want you to hide yourself and diminish who you are. But I'm telling you, this is not the end. What you do is you find a way. What you do is you find a way to love yourself in this moment. You find a way to love your Blackness in this moment. You find a way to love your queerness in this moment. That's what we do. This is not the end. And if you have people around you that are not there to uplift you, to help you, to understand, and look, it's not always money. Sometimes I just need to talk to somebody. Sometimes I just need somebody to acknowledge that they're going through crap just like me. This is not the end. So for those of you who are out there right now, you're going through it, seems like your life is turned upside down. I'm not saying don't acknowledge it. We're going to acknowledge it. I don't feel good in this moment. I'm not happy in this moment. I thought my life was done in this moment. But for some reason, I'm still here. 20 years ago, laying in that hospital bed, I begged God to let me go, because my life would be nothing now that I've been diagnosed with AIDS. And it was something that happened to me. I didn't go outside and say, hey, give it to me. Something happened to me that caused me to be laying in a hospital bed and the doctor telling me I have AIDS. Tubes, central in my chest, all of that. This is not the end. My God came to me the only way my God could come to me and told and said, stop. Stop. Bruh, what you doing? Well, I just need to go because I didn't let everybody down in my family and my church and my people, and I don't know what to how can I live? This life is not gonna be. Stop. This is not the end. Titan, you got work to do. I didn't bring you here. Right? I didn't bring you here. Let me say it again. I didn't bring you here for you to quit. I didn't bring you here for you to stop. And I surely didn't bring you here for you to ask me to let you go. That's not what's happening. So you can stop asking. You can stop praying for it. You can stop feeling that way. And you can get your behind up out this bed and go do the work that you were put on this earth to do. Now, y'all, some of y'all may say, well, Titan, that's kind of harsh. But that's how my God talked to me. Because it wasn't no rhyme nor reason. But history, right, told me that was the end. History told me that my life was over. That I couldn't be good. That I was tainted. That I was nasty. That I was to blame for what happened to me. So why not? Let me go. Why not let me go? My spirit, which I call my God, because I believe that's what's in me, said, I'm not listening to this. You got work to do. So you can do all the praying, quote unquote, all the asking and the begging and the pleading. You can do all of that. But that's not happening. So y'all, I want to say this is not the end. Could you imagine me going away 20 years ago when I thought that was the end? Could you imagine me not being a part of history 20 years ago when I thought that was the end? I had to get out of my own way. I had to stop playing with my own life. This is not the end. And I want to say this to you all, right? Because my spirit is telling me that you are acknowledging it, but you need to really hear it. Hear it in your own soul, in your spirit. This is not the end for you. You may have gotten your car repossessed. You may have lost your job. Something tragic may have happened, and it looks dim and it looks bleak. You may have lost your apartment. You may have been evicted. You may have been homeless. We acknowledge what it is, and then we make steps to move forward. And y'all, sometimes it's not going to be a bounce back real quick. It's going to take some time and energy to move. But I want you to know that you're not alone. There are people out there, and you're not going to want to ask. You're not going to want to tell somebody, what's going on. But you have to allow someone to help you, that you trust, to help you get to where you need to be. God didn't bring you this far. God didn't put the people around you that are around you for your good, for play. That ain't what God did. God said, I know that I'm going to need you. You got work to do, Titan, but I got to get you away from these people and put you over here with these people, because those are the ones that are going to uplift you. They're going to come in when you least expect it. They're going to be silent in their partnership and things with you. They're going to be silent, then they're going to be boisterous when it's time. But you going to have to get rid of these individuals over here. You're going to have to get out of your own way, because you keep inviting these same people back again and again and again, and they're not doing you no good. So once you get over here, once you get on that healing road, once you get to healing, right, then your blessings are going to show. They're going to manifest themselves. But right now, I need you to move and shift. I need you to get up out this bed, Titan. I need you to go do the work. Prayer without work is dead. Faith without work is dead. I need you to get up. And of course, what do we say? Well, I don't want to get up. I don't want to live my life. Oh my God. Ooh. Yes, be in your moment. Have your moment. Shed some tears. But then I want you to shake that ish off. And then I want you to shift those gears, right? Shifting the gears, I'm talking about shift your thought process. Shift your own outcome. Protect your peace. Because what's going to happen? What's going to happen when the shift happens? Everything is going to be in an uproar. They're not going to like you. They're not going to want to be around you. And you're going to have to be okay with letting them go for your own sanity and your own safety and your own peace. This is not the end. But you got to get out of that end mentality in your head. Because laying in that bed, I thought it was the end. And God said, bruh, stop. It's not your time. And no matter how much you beg for it, no matter how much you want it to be, it is not your time. But I do need for you to get up out this bed and stop hurting yourself with your thoughts, with your feelings. We got to acknowledge that it's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. We got to acknowledge that. But then we got to love ourselves right where we're at in this moment. For those of you who are out there going through the crap, for those of you who are out there with a single paddle in the ocean, and you think that you are going to drown and all of those things, you acknowledge where you're at. I feel the anxiety. I see and feel the trauma. I understand the stigma. But I love myself right where I'm at in this moment. Okay, Titan. It's hard. It hurts. I can't even stand to look myself in the mirror. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And I'm still here. 20 years ago. This is not the end. My spirit said to me in that bed that day, this is not the end. And I want to be clear with you all. It didn't just happen overnight. It took me almost 14 years to be open and honest about who I was, who I am. It took me 14 years to be honest with my family and my friends. It took me 14 years to tell people that I was a Black gay man living with HIV. It took me 14 years to do that. And y'all may say, somebody said, oh, well, I always knew, this. It wasn't for you to know. It was for me to acknowledge and to understand this is not the end. But I thought every aspect of that life that I was living was the end. Y'all, how was I going to live and I didn't even love myself? Because people told me that I was not worthy of this love. How? How? This is not the end. It didn't happen overnight, but it happened. And I believe that everything happens in its time, when it's supposed to happen. So do yourself a favor, Titan. I'm talking to myself, but I'm also talking to you all. Do yourself a favor, Titan, and love yourself right where you're at in this moment. There will be other moments, but there will not be a moment like this again. Love yourself in this moment. Take your first step. Love yourself through the bad, the good, the ugly. Love yourself in this moment. This is not the end. And just because you are older, just because you are thinking, I told a good friend of mine last night while we were out having dinner, I said that I thought that I would be different at the age of 30. I thought that I would have everything and my life would be easy peasy at the age of 30. Y'all, some of my best things have happened. Some of my best times, some of my best blessings, right, have happened at the age of 50 and older. A friend of mine said to me the other day, Titan, you saved me. And I tried my best to hold it together, because she recalled a time when she was going through, she was aching, in pain, and she didn't know what to do was coming. She didn't know what was coming the next day. And at the same time I was going through, I had had my car repossessed. I didn't know if I was going to be able to pay my rent. My account was overdrawn. And I was sick. And she was apologizing because she brought her problems to my doorstep. If she would have known that I was going through all of that, she would have never asked. And I told her at that point in my life, my spirit told me to just go and be with you for the moment, to be in that moment with you, to tell you that this is not the end, even though I thought my life was at its end. So this morning, my topic is this is not the end. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but whoever you are right here, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself. This is not the end. I want you to stand up and acknowledge that this crap is not good. Acknowledge that this crap hurts. Acknowledge that there's trauma. But then I want you to take out the trash. And if you got to take a small bag first, take that small bag. If you got to get somebody to help you carry the big bag, then you do that. But you take that trash out, that trauma, that nastiness, that abuse, right? That shame, that guilt. You take that trash out because you've acknowledged it. That if it has expired, it's long overdue. That trash is at the top. You can't even close the lid no more. Take that trash out because this is not the end. And at every turn, you protect your peace. At every turn, you protect your peace. This is not the end. This is not the end. Okay, Lily. Yes, that was like a wake-up call. That was just the beginning. Baby had work to do. Indeed. Yeah, a lot of times, y'all, we don't even understand, right? Tommy said, damn it, you are breaking my heart. I'm crying, man. Sorry about that, Tommy. Cassette gave me some claps. Okay, in that, Tommy. All right, I see y'all. You're absolutely strong and beautiful. Indeed. Thank you so much. You have to do your own part. Indeed. And a lot of times what we do is that we sit back and we wait for it to fall in our laps. We wait for it to do it for us. No, you have to do the work. Prayer without work is dead. You got to do the work. Like there is no other way for it to happen. Okay, Tommy said preach. Cassette said confirmation. Jordan said thoughts on dragon deals, those. Indeed. Real stuff. I be trying to get the motivation to get out of bed. Sometimes it's hard, but I still try. Indeed. And then here's the thing, though. What we have to do is acknowledge that we are not okay in this moment. We can't let it just slide. We can't sweep it under the rug. I'm not okay. And that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. I'm not okay. I had some stuff happen. I need a moment. I got to take a day or two because I got to sort this thing out. But my life is precious. Right? Tommy said, that's me. I needed to hear this. Damn it, Titan, you got me crying. Indeed, indeed. Look, let me tell y'all something. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Indeed, indeed. I thought I wasn't going to live past the age of 20, but here I am, especially when I became open. Indeed, indeed. Is that Gigi? Is that how we saying that, Gigi? Indeed, Gigi. A lot of times we don't have that. A lot of times we don't get it, right? A lot of times we don't get that. Little Miss said, just got here and we're diving in. Lovely to be here. Indeed. Thank you for being here, Little Miss. Thank you for, hey, Dave. Good morning. Any advice on trying, and Gigi, any advice on trying to keep moving forward through hard times? I just say, Gigi, I'm going to say this, and I say this all the time here on this platform and all my platforms. Love yourself. That's the best advice that I can give you on trying to keep moving forward. I had to love myself right where I was at in this moment. I had to acknowledge that this was not right. I had to acknowledge the part that I played in whatever it is that I'm going through. But I also have to protect my peace. There are certain places that I don't go, certain people I don't deal with. I had to be able to take control, take my power back. What's my power? Right? My life, I believe that my purpose is to be me. That's what I believe. My purpose is to be me. So if God didn't make a mistake, God already knew what I was going to go through before I went through it. God already knew who I was before I even became a twinkle in somebody's eye. I must understand that I need to love me right where I'm at in this moment, flaws and all, if there are actually flaws. This is not the end. This is not the end. So I said, Titan said, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You smart. You quick. How are we going to get through this? Where do I need to start? But let me acknowledge the elephant in the room. Let me acknowledge the trauma and the stigma that I'm going through. Why am I going through this? Why are you here? Oh, I need to get my power. And then what position am I in? Where am I at? And then I need to understand my purpose. My purpose is not to go over here and do this for this person or that person. My purpose is to be me. And then everything else will fall into place. My purpose is to love me. My purpose is to understand that I am uniquely made and I have gifts and talents and I'm blessed. That's my purpose, is to be me. That's what I'm saying here. That's the first thing you can do for your own sanity, for your own life, is to love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Sometimes Little Miss said, the river does not bend to the will of others. It flows, it expands, it narrows, it molds itself. Indeed. Somebody's going to take you off your flow. Somebody is going to try to put a dam up in that river, little miss. Yes. Okay, that was a word. We're going to preach that. Somebody is going to throw a monkey wrench into your woodwork. That's what my grandma used to say all the time. It's up to you to know where you stand. It's up to you to know that you are that river. It's up to you to know that I'm not going to bend for you. But what must I do for me? It flows, I must flow. I will expand. I will narrow. And I will mold myself. To what? To loving myself just the way that I am. Baby, little miss, you had to put a word up in there. Hallelujah. And involves with the environment. It does. Shanice says, Titan, I have a question. Shanice, what's your question? Oh, I answered it? Oh, okay. Titan, you're awesome, brother. Much love and respect. Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate you over there. But I love him. You are so good at expressing your thoughts and emotions. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, little miss. Shanice says, and I see so much in him that he doesn't see in himself. Wait, did I miss something, Shanice? Hold on. Let me go back. Teacher said, did class just start? Baby. Okay. Every now and then I got to put out a little assignment. Okay. Every now and then I'll be a substitute teacher. Okay. We're going to start the class and we're going to be there. Okay. Over here, big sipping. Mushroom said, hi, Titan. Hey, Mushroom. Little Miss follow. Thank you for the follow, Little Miss. I appreciate you. There are many people in my life that need this talk. Okay, Little Miss, tell them to come on over. Tell them to come on over. Cassette said, my break is over, but I'll definitely be back on other lives. Enjoyed it. This was the best break. Come on, Cassette. You better be in and come on in and do all of the good stuff. I love it. Hey, Jacqueline, good morning. Yes, indeed. Hey, good morning to y'all. I see y'all the comments over here. I know I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. Angela said, I think I was selected for celebrating because many notable people to our history birthdays are in the same month. Frederick Douglass, Abraham Lincoln, Langston Hughes, etc. Okay, you better celebrate with them, Angela. Yes, indeed. Hey, Gerald, good morning and amen. Yes, indeed. Okay, good morning to you all. All right, let me go on down. I see I have some other comments here. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, South Park High. Okay, Jesse Jones. Okay. Powerful message. Hey, Beans. Good morning. Okay, just subbed. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Sub on in. I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate you for being here. Look, all of y'all for coming in and being a part of this, your first time. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will normally do a Sunday vibing with Titan where we have some music and we just talk about life and music and all of that. I have an appreciation for music. So y'all, all of these things are here. But what I want to say is thank you for letting me be seen and heard and understood, right? I'm a Black gay man living with HIV, right? And I'm celebrating 20 years. It'll be 21 years in May. But I am so appreciative that you all have allowed me to be part of your family, part of your lives, right? And you support the things that I'm doing. It's important for us to represent. During this Black History Month, I want you to know a little Black history, right? A little Black queer history. I want you to know these things because it is history. Black history is history. right? What we do now will be history for those that come along after us. What we do now will be for the children that are now coming into teenage years. What we do now will be for the adults, right? That are going to lead this country and move on and go. So we must stay on top of it. This is not the end. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment again. Have you ever done something, been somewhere, and you said to yourself, you said self, and yourself said, I should have done this. I should have spoke up. I should have protected my peace. You don't have to say I should have. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm going to do it in this moment. I'm going to love myself in this moment. I'm going to be tight and capri in this moment. I'm going to be hard on myself, easy on myself. I'm going to love myself in this moment because it won't always be pretty. Y'all with me? Acknowledgement is key. I'm not a mistake. I belong here. So I'm going to keep talking my ish. I'm going to keep showing up, looking good and smelling good, talking my ish. I'm going to keep being who I am, representation of who I am. All of my intersections. That's what I'm going to keep doing. And that's how we do it. And that's what we do. Y'all, sometimes it's going to feel lonely, but this is not the end. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're on an island all by yourself, but this is not the end. Sometimes you're going to feel like you don't want to get up. Like somebody said, sometimes I don't want to get out the bed. But it's okay. I used to swing my legs over the bed and sit there for like 30 minutes, contemplating whether or not I'm going to start the day, move on, call in, get back in the bed. But that's your right. You should not feel guilty for acknowledging where you are in this moment. This is not the end. It is not the end. Okay, Beans and Cornbread said, talk heavy. Okay, heavy, heavy, just so heavy on me. Yes. Keisha said, absolutely okay, not to be okay. Just don't stay there. Try just sitting up first. Baby, look, that's the thing right there. And let me tell y'all something. Keisha, I'm glad you said that because it's okay to not be okay. Just try sitting up. Y'all ever watch the baby start to crawl? Y'all ever watch the baby get ready to do things, pull themselves up? I want y'all to be like that baby. If you can't sit up, then roll yourself over. Baby, when a baby is learning to crawl, you know, they be trying to put their hands up and that head be just a bobbling. Yes. Look, what we don't do, we don't judge over here. You bobble your head. Bobble your head until you can get up. Keisha says sit up. If you can't sit up, you better roll up. Roll on over. Roll on over. Roll on over and get on your knees and get them hands in and bobble your head until you're able to pull yourself up. What we know that we said is not going to be pretty, but where there's a will, there's a way. And in order for you to have the will, you got to love yourself right where you're at in this moment. I say just one step. That's it. But I didn't say it had to be a big step. It could be a Texas two-step. Okay? It could be on your tiptoes. It could be all of the things. Okay? Hey, Amber. Amber Leroy David. Hey. Amber said, Tangible resilience is real. Now, I'm going to say this. Somebody said, oh, we teaching today. Yes, my assignment is for you to understand tangible. Tangible. In the words of the mighty, almighty, the boss, Diana Ross. Reach out and touch. Tangible. Tangible resilience is real and beautiful. Thank you, Titan. Thank you, Amber, because that's real. Tangible resilience. I'm resilient, but can you see it? Can you feel it? Tangible. Reach out and touch. Oh, you better roll. Oh, you better roll. Sit up. Isn't that what Keisha said? Sit up. Tangible. Again, prayer without work is what? Faith without work is what? It got to be tangible. Little Miss said, I only wish my boyfriend could hear this. He's incarcerated, but he better not give up on himself. You know, indeed. Indeed. And Little Miss, let your boyfriend know, right? This is not the end. This is not the end, right? But we have to understand that people are where they are, right, in this world. And you can have all of the fervor you want for this person, but it's not until they love themselves right where they're at in this moment. It's not until they understand tangible resilience. It's not until they sit up or roll or gonna be a bobblehead. Amber said, I'm 30 years of self-love. Come on. 30 years, Amber. Huh. Come on. After the diagnosis. Come on, Amber. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said, baby, what? Come on, Amber, 30 years. Self-love. Look, Amber, I'm clapping. Look. Now, Amber, I'm giving you this eclectic clap. Yes, after the diagnosis, okay? Keisha said, come on, Titan. Look, Keisha, where we going? Because I'm coming, okay? Where we going, okay? Yeah. Look, y'all done stop playing with me. Look, what time is it? It's time for me to get up out of here. Y'all stop playing with me. But yes, indeed. Good morning, iDoc, over on Podbean. I see y'all over there. I'm so sorry, but I was in my moment. I'm coming to the comments. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So let me calm it down. Yes, thank you so much. They said they like my cup. You can find my cup right on my TikTok shop, or you can find it on the link that I put in for everyone else. So TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I gotta go. Y'all can help a brother out, do whatever. But if you don't want to do that, just go on over to my shop and get you a little something. Yeah, get you a little something. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. Y'all show me some hearts. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some love. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Do all of the things. I'm trying to grow my audience. And I thank y'all so much for being here with me. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. You know what? Before I get out of here, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Before I get out of here, let me go to commercial real quick. And then I'm going to come right on back. Because somebody said, Titan, so you just not going to do the commercial and stuff anymore? And y'all, I apologize. The last couple of episodes, I didn't do the commercial. Y'all ain't got to talk about me like that. Like, oh. You ain't got to talk about me like that. Hold on. Because we going to do it. Y'all, you know what? I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for keeping me on my toes. I appreciate you. All right. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go to commercial real quick. I'm gonna go to commercial. My shop is on the commercial, so you all can go on over to the shop and pick some things up, like this lovely thing I have here. So you can also sip. Yes, you can also sip. Oh, it's so good, so good. I'm not gonna say it's so good because it comes out of my cup. I'm just gonna say it's so good. All right, y'all. Let's get to this commercial, and I'll be right back. Okay.
My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. My name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with a focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri Experience.
Good morning. All right, y'all. We back. Hey, Poppy. Good morning. So Poppy said it like this: Titan. Good morning. Yes. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. So when you put it in there like that, that's how I'm gonna say it. Okay. Good morning to you. Mm-mm. 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 That's it right there. That's it right there. Look, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for all for the interactions. Little Miss said this commercial is so fun. I love it. Thank you so much, Little Miss. I appreciate that. Indeed. Look, y'all. No. This is an inclusive space. Everybody is welcome. The only thing that we ask that you do is do what you do, but watch my shoes, right? Don't come in here stepping on people's shoes and things. Okay, little miss, let me tell you. I know you're just getting here, but history has shown that I have slurped because I have another mug that's huge, and I have slurped and baby choked. Okay. And little miss, let me tell you, the reason why that I don't sip all the time, because I have to make sure that I'm prepared. I got to be prepared, mind, body, and soul when I get ready to sip. Because if I sip the wrong way, and y'all know it go down the wrong too, baby, baby, what's your phone number? Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here today. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. I love you right where you're at in this moment, right? I love you right where you're at in this moment. You have the power. You're in position and you're on purpose. This is not the end. This is not the end. And sometimes you got to tell yourself again and again and again before you sit up. Before you roll over, before you become a bobblehead. We got to be able to breathe and not underwater, okay? Look in the words of Erykah Badu, Little Miss, okay? I was going underwater with $3.06. Now you may laugh. Why? Because you did not do your math. A 1, 2, 3. The world keeps turning. So, baby, look, let me tell you something. I was going underwater, but let me tell you something. $3.06, $3.60, right? I need to be able to see it. I got to understand. So I want to say this again to you all. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Acknowledgement is $3.60, $3.06. I got to be able to acknowledge where I'm at, right? Acknowledge my power, acknowledge my position, and acknowledge that I'm on purpose. And you are able to breathe, even underwater. Okay? All right, y'all. This is not the end. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Tuesday, Thursdays, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. I'm going to start back up with my Sunday vibing on Sundays, preferably around 3-ish, 4 o'clock. So I'm trying to make up my mind on that. And I normally do it on TikTok. But y'all, yes, I'm back and good and all of those good things. In 2026, we're going to get some stuff started. Happy Black History Month. Love y'all. Until next time, peace. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different. I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called a Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me? And then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit da 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 da. Sit da 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 da. So da da do do da do do da do 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 da do do da do 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 do. See me do da do do da do do da do do da. See me do da do do da do do da do do da. Bro da do do da do da do do. See me do da do do. See do do do. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? Yeah. All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going. I am, I can be, all right, I will be. I'm going to add something in, keep going. I am, Worthy. Worthy. That's it. Worthy. Come on. I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.